If cleaning your oven, and particularly cleaning your oven racks, is something you know you need to do but is causing you a little bit of anxiety, don't worry, I got you covered, because in this video, I'm gonna walk through exactly how you can clean your oven racks. I've got two very easy techniques using nothing more than something you would find right here at or under the sink. I'm also gonna cover in this video why, if you have a self-cleaning oven, you actually can't leave your oven racks in there during the self-clean cycle. Give this video a thumbs up if you wish they would stop focusing on AI solving university level math equations and they would start getting AI to think about how to clean the kitchen. And just a quick reminder, if you haven't done so already, to subscribe to the Clean My Space channel. And I wanted to let you know that this video is brought to you by Makers Clean, our sister company where we sell premium microfiber cleaning tools and more. So let's talk about self-cleaning ovens versus non-self-cleaning ovens and why you can't leave your oven racks in there. So if you've ever seen oven racks that have been run through the self-clean cycle in the oven, you will notice that they have an off color. Rather than looking shiny and metallic, they look dull and sort of oil slicked. They just don't look good anymore. And that's because they are not designed to heat up to the high temperature, almost 1,000 degrees, that your oven is going to get up to if the self-clean cycle is run. What this means is that you have to treat your oven racks a different way. So when you are about to run a self-clean cycle through, remember to remove your oven racks first. Now I do have a video all about how to clean and self-clean your oven, so I'll link those for you down below as well. Now obviously you don't have to worry about this if you have a non-self-cleaning oven. So if you have a non-self-cleaning oven, these techniques are going to apply to you as well. In fact, just put it this way, any oven rack that you have, whether it's self-cleaning or a non-self-cleaning oven, you are going to use the following techniques. So we took 3 of these dishwasher tabs and put them into a bin. Now this step was important. We added boiling water to fully dissolve the tabs. That was really important because that activates them. Then I added in the rack and I filled up the tub with hot water. Initially, we were going to let this sit for much longer, but we came back after lunch, which was only 3 hours after we had set this up, and it had already significantly loosened the dirt on the rack. So we figured, all right, let's give it a scrub and see what happens. And just at that 3-hour mark, wow, the oven rack came clean very quickly with some gentle scrubbing with a regular non-scratching sponge. I was pretty impressed with this method, especially considering how many other DIY recipes and weird things people tried to get their oven racks clean. This was so simple. Now, the second method that we used was just 1 cup of dish soap. That's all. I didn't even use the heavy duty stuff. This is just clear, plain Dawn. Now there's 1 cup of dish soap we added to the same bin using the second oven rack, which was equally as gross, and I added hot water. I filled up the bin only as much as I needed to get the rack covered, and then we let that soak. But when I came in to test it, at the 3-hour mark, at the 6-hour mark, it was still pretty stuck on. So we left it to the next morning. But I will say, that next morning, the dirt was very loose. Now, as with the other method, I still had a little bit of scrubbing to do, but it wasn't difficult. It was more like, please just give me a good wipe so all this gunk can come off. Now that being said, I did find that the dishwasher tab method worked easier. And if I had to compare the 2 racks, that one came out slightly shinier. But I'll give you my final results in just a sec. That's impressive. That is impressive. All right, let's summarize our results. First up, the dishwasher tabs. We noticed that they worked better. It took less time and you didn't have to do as much scrubbing. The downside is the cost. So that's something you're gonna have to think about. Really good quality dishwasher tablets are definitely gonna cost you more than dishwashing liquid. However, dishwashing liquid also did a decent job. It just required more time and more scrubbing. So it's really up to you. You can't go wrong either way because the job is going to get done regardless. One other thing to note is that the tool that you use is really important. So make sure that you're using a good quality and flexible sponge. And that brings me to this week's comment question, and we're just going to take a little shot of honesty juice here. I'd love to know in the comments down below when the last time is that you have cleaned your oven racks. Let me know, because this is a new house. I haven't cleaned my oven racks yet, but I'm sure I will be there in the next couple of months, so I'll keep you posted on that one. But you let me know in the comments. I don't know if you know this or not, but we have a newsletter. It's called The Dirty Dish. It's funny, it's informative, and it's packed with some really good research and ideas that I want to share with you. This comes out on a weekly basis, and I've got a link for it down below. Also, if you love what we do here at Clean My Space, consider becoming a member. Now I know it can be real complicated when it comes to cleaning an oven and a range, and that's why I have this video for you right over here, which is how to clean a gas cooktop. So if you've got one of those, make sure that you check this out. Also, if you haven't done so already, make sure that you subscribe to the Clean My Space channel. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.